Hey guys, Tony DiPaolo here. I'm doing a month-end update. I'm probably going to start doing these once a month at the very end or beginning of each month on my portfolio. So most of you guys have been following me. A lot of you are already in one, two, or all three of them. So I'm going to go ahead and give an update on each one as to how they're doing, full transparency, and and go from there. And then, of course, you can always get back to me with any questions. Now, just so you know, I'm not putting these in any particular order as far as which one I think is the best, because honestly, they all have kind of equal weight as far as the potential, the money being earned, the legitimacy of them, and everything. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with the software that you've been hearing a lot about, the Hamilton software with Silver Star Live. So it's been a month now I've been using it, and this week, you might have already seen, I think I sent out an update email to you guys that I had purchased an additional Hamilton. So now I'm running two Hamilton softwares with my brokerage. And so, hypothetically, that would mean that overall I can expect to be, hopefully, potentially, past profits don't indicate future results, obviously. Full disclaimer, have to have the disclaimer there. But so hopefully, that'll mean that by next month, I'll be purchasing one or possibly even two more Hamiltons. I might actually get a Benjamin. What I'm probably going to do is feed into the Benjamin, because that is a software that's been more tested and proven. It's more long-term. It's not it's not as aggressive. The monthly returns, if you will, are potentially not quite as high, but it is more long-term, more hands-free, hands-off than the Hamilton. But the Hamilton's great for getting your bankroll going and making some quick profits and leveraging your way into either more Hamiltons or into the Benjamin. So if you guys are looking to get involved, if you're not in already, it's going great. Feel free to reach out with any questions. There's been a few situations over the past few weeks. There's been a lot of news, craziness in the market. In fact, several companies going out of business, where they have lost like all their clients because they've blown all their accounts, because just crazy things happening with world news. Now, there are a few situations with where people, with this company, where they blew their accounts, but almost every time it's because they didn't follow the risk management, and they increased their settings to be way more aggressive than they should be, or they didn't fund their account with a minimum $500. I actually suggest minimum $500, if not even $600 to $700, just to have that extra cushion, so it's more stress-free. It's kind of one of the situations where it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it, when it comes to the trading. So, but everything's going great. They're doing final little tweaks here and there with the Hamilton software to where we're not going to have to be as responsive to them telling us to turn it on, turn it off, because there were a few instances where the market went so crazy, and they would send us a telegram message saying, turn it off. It's not worth it right now. The market's crazy. And sure enough, the people that didn't turn it off, a lot of them got hurt, and they're climbing their way back out of it. And others, came out squeaky clean, if they paid attention. But we're trying to make that even more automated, which is awesome. And there's some other good things coming up that I'm not at liberty to mention right now in the next coming week or two. So yes, Silver Star Live going awesome. And now the next one is it's more of kind of like a private Forex. It's a Forex trading thing as well. Now, just so you guys know, with Silver Star, the first one, and with this one, your money stays in your account in your name at all times. Okay, so the money's in your brokerage account. You have full control over it. You can stop trading at any time. The only thing the trader can do is, in this next one, is trade your money. They can't actually withdraw your money or anything like that. And with the first one, with the software, same thing. I mean, the money's being traded. You can literally click of a button, you could turn it off and stop the trading at any time. So that is what I love about these. We have full control of our money, of our destiny, and that's how I like it. So now the next one here is called Hypergrowth, and you've probably got the emails from me. This one, if you don't have the starting capital to get the software, this might be your route to take, because there's no subscription fee or anything like that. With the first one, you have, you pay the $199 to get started, and then it's $145 a month. So now keep in mind, I mean, you can easily cover that, of course, and then some, with the profits from the trading. Not to mention, if you refer 3 people, it's free. So they have the, get 3 and it's free aspect of it, which is really nice. Oh, just to mention too, there's one guy that actually has 110 Hamiltons running. And I mean, it's crazy. I think he's averaging around like $7,500 or over $7,000 a week, even after all his expenses with getting all the software and paying for the VPS and everything. I think he still profited around like between like $17,000 and $20,000 for the month, something like that. So crazy. It's kind of risky there, I guess, because you have so many Hamiltons running where you could just get one Benjamin or 2 Benjamin accounts and do the same thing. But anyways, I just thought that was pretty cool. So, okay, again, with hypergrowth, the next one, okay, that one they have a new broker. Now, if you recall, they had a situation where at the end of the month, if you got in before January 31st, they would do a no performance fee. They would waive it for life, which is huge because the traders charge a 30% performance fee. So we're not paying a subscription fee or anything, but at the end of each month, whatever our profits are, they're going to take out 30% for their cut. They're doing all the work, but we keep the lion's share, the 70%. However, we have a new broker coming on board this coming week. So if you haven't gotten in yet, now's your chance because they're going to extend it another month till the end of February at least and let you get your feet in the door with the new broker. And again, you get in with the minimum. It's $300. It's 2 different accounts. You can come in with just one account for $300. If you have the funds, you'd want to do both for $600 because each account has 3 different traders. So there's one called Shamu, one called Gator, and each one of those has 3 different traders. So you're diversifying amongst 6 different traders. And this is no software. These are live actual traders. They're very aggressive. That's how they get the crazy, returns that they do. But of course, there's risk involved too. And this goes for anything. Never put in any money that you can't afford to lose. I mean, anything can happen, especially when it comes to the markets. But I feel very good about this. It's a friend of a friend. It's a multimillionaire that's running this program. I've spoken with him several times on the phone. I even did a 1-hour webinar last week. I think I sent the link out to you guys. Great guy. He truly is just trying to help people out. And so this is your time to get in, get your foot in the door. He's going to limit membership. This is not like the other company where they're trying to bring in 100,000 customers or anything. Probably only going to be a few hundred or maybe 1,000 or so people in this, and he's going to close the doors and just focus on all of us because they can only trade so much money without kind of raising eyebrows with the broker, because with this one you have to go with their broker, so it's kind of like all the money's being traded in one area. So we're going to be a lot more noticed than with the software business where there's hundreds of brokers you can choose from. So it's kind of spread out. It's more spread out. But they're going to be limited membership. So get your foot in the door. The information, of course, will be here. If you don't see the information, reach out to me, and I'll be happy to give it to you. And again, these are real live traders. Now, even though they're very aggressive, what's really nice is that they have a strategy where even if one of them blows their account, like loses everything in their trading account, we don't lose everything in our account. We might only lose 17% or 20%. And then, of course, you have all the other traders making up for that, hopefully more than making up for it. So, and all that information is in the presentation video if you request to see it. And basically the other thing is his goal is that he's a 7-time 7-figure earner, you guys. So I mean, this guy's the real deal. He knows his way around the Forex, the trading industry. I mean, extensive knowledge that he has with Forex. So it's great just to get the free portal and listen to him with the training and learning about Forex in itself, even if you don't become an investor yourself. So that being said, get your foot in the door. Ultimately, I would say, if you had to choose between them, it's up to you. Whatever your personal preference is, ultimately it'd be best to be in, everything, whether it's starting with one, leveraging your way into the others, or just joining them all at once. It's totally up to you according to your budget and your comfortability level. Okay. Now that being said, the next one is RecycleBot. Now I haven't said a whole lot about this, but I've been peacefully making money for going on 3 months now, 2.5 to 3 months. And this one's crypto. You're going to build your crypto. So everything that you earn is in crypto. I'm focusing mainly in their Bitcoin, but they have like over 20 coins now. Litecoin, Ethereum. They just brought in Doge, Cardano, whatever. They brought that one in. And as of a few days ago, if you guys have ETN, Electronium, and you're like me, sitting back patiently waiting for the price to hopefully go up this year, a lot of good things happening with that coin. So if you do have it, hold, hold, hold. But if you would like to grow it, you can grow it in here into the RecycleBot program. And right now they have a new platform. It's web-based. It's no longer on your smartphone. Okay, it's actually a web-based platform where you sign up online. You have a password. You go in there. You see your account, your daily earnings, and everything. They changed it now. Instead of a 60-day 2.8% a day for 60 days, it's 1.9% per day for 90 days. So the percentage is a little less, but they're paying you for a longer period of time. It kind of evens out, especially when you put in the compounding effect. If you redeposit with your earnings, it actually it's not much difference there. It's nice to get that 90-day contract where you're earning for 90 full days instead of just 60. The withdrawals with the new platform are very fast. It's once a week you can take out. And just like I said, there's so many different coins that you can put in there. And the minimum's pretty low. I think with Bitcoin, it's 0.009. I don't know what that is, 30, 40 bucks, something like that. And you'll earn each day, every 6 hours you will earn. It comes out to 1.9% per day. And like I said, and that one's going great. I've been taking out about a month now, every single week. What they call recycling, where you're basically redepositing, compounding. I've been doing that, like taking half out and putting half back in for a month now. So, I'm actually getting a weekly income from it now. I've got about 3 times what I put into it back already. So, and they just never cease to amaze me with their new projects they have going on. In fact, this is crazy now. There's talk they're going to have their own exchange. I don't know how that's going to work, but in the next couple months, they might have their own exchange with the crypto. And here's the kicker. It seems like Forex is the way to go here. It's so funny. They have their own Forex software, their own bot that they're coming out with in the next 2 to 4 weeks. It's not even out yet. And that one's subscription-based, very similar to the software one with SilverStar. The pricing's comparable, right between $150 and $200 per month on that. It depends if you're a Recycle member or not. And the projected, of course, again, past profits don't indicate future results, but the returns that it's been getting in the beta stage, while they've been testing it, just been off the charts. So I'm 50-50 if I'm going to be expanding into that one as well, because I have the other 2 Forex things going. And then, of course, I have the RecycleBot growing my crypto. So that's already diversified. But it's looking like I might take a leap of faith and go with that one as well, because, who doesn't like to make, even more money and be more spread out? So look out for more information on that. That's my update. I was trying not to make this one too long. It looks like I'm going on 14, 15 minutes here. So I wanted to keep it under 15 minutes. So that's it, guys. That's the update for the month of February. And look out for me to do an update every month on these 3. This is what I'm focusing on for the entire year 2019. And if you need information, just go ahead, reach out to me, and or whoever gave you this information, and get your questions answered and make an intelligent decision on your own, whether it's something you want to do or not, whether it be one of them, 2 of them, all of them, or none of them. Totally up to you. Okay, guys, that's it for now, and I will see you next time.